Everyone, how's it going? It's Kathy Rickley here from Las Vegas, and I am here in Sandy Valley for an event that's been very cool. We are going to actually talk about how to keep in touch, and if you want to get your friends on here, and that would be fantastic. I want you to drop a 1 in the comments if you're on live, and drop a 2 if you're on the replay, and please say hello and tell us where you're watching from. I've been recording a couple of speakers earlier today, and we've had people from South Africa, from New Jersey, from Virginia. It's been fantastic. So remember, drop a 1 if you're live, 2 if you're on the replay, and we will talk to you. I'm going to give this phone to my husband, and I'm going to have him do a live. So it's my first time doing a live with a presentation, so I appreciate all the comments and the hearts and whatever else you want to give me. All right, cool. Let me turn this around. Hi, Julie. Thanks for coming on early. Hi, Benjamin. You want to watch this? Okay. I'm going to give this to my husband. You might know it's on me, so you got to flip it around. Is that right? No. Okay, ready? Is it on me now? Did you flip it around? Okay, hi everyone. Welcome. This has been a very cool day. I don't know. This has been our first time in Sandy Valley, so we've had a really fun time meeting the people that are here. And my husband, of course, is already like, well, if we live here, that would be pretty fantastic. And I'm like, I don't know about living here, but I think I'll be coming back here quite often to visit. I've made great friends here already today. So, a lot of you kind of know what I've been doing on the inside. The business that I have is all about keeping in touch. So for those of you that have a business, I want you to think about something. For every 30 days that you're not in touch with a customer or a client or a prospect, you're going to lose about 10% of your influence. So just think of the people that may have fell through the cracks because we're all busy. We all don't have time to keep in touch as we would like with people that were either prospecting or friends or customers or what have you. The other thing that I do know is people will leave your business not because of your price or your product or your quality, but due to a perceived indifference. They really don't think you care about them. You may keep in touch with them at Christmas, or you may say, hey, it's time to renew, or things like that. But if you have a system and a process in place to drip on them in a high-touch personal fashion, it's going to go a long way. So a little bit background about me. Some people were asking me what I used to do. So I was in the gaming industry for 25 years. I was a craps dealer. So if those of you aren't familiar with casinos, it's the stick in the air and throwing the dice, on the way to the slot machines, and most people will see. So and I took that job everywhere I could possibly take it. That was fun. I took it to the Bahamas. I'm from Atlantic City originally, so that's why I'm talking a mile a minute. I'm trying to slow myself down here. I worked in the Bahamas, Atlantic City, Las Vegas, Laughlin, cruise ships. I've been all around the world. We have a fantastic travel agent here, buycruises.com. Is that it? Buycruises.com. And we've been talking cruises all day long. It's been taking me down memory lane. I just love it. So if I would have been able to keep in touch with the people the way I wanted to throughout my cruising time, whether it be passengers I got in touch with or other crew members or just friends from around the world that I've met, if I would have had this particular tool, it would have been fantastic. So, from crap dealing to direct sales for a little while, 8 years, this is a service that I can provide to a lot of people to help them grow what they're already doing by being able to keep in touch with their customers, their teams, their network, their prospects, their whatever, be a rock star with your friends and family as well. We all wish maybe we can be better at sending out greeting cards. Everybody just thinks Christmas. Okay, so Christmas is nice. But in terms of business, Christmas kind of gets overlooked because everybody expects you to send things at Christmas. Everybody starts cramming October, November. Oh, we have to get our Christmas card list out. The cards that are sent randomly and unexpectedly throughout the year are the ones that have the highest impact. People that use this service literally range from the retired, the single moms, all the way up to Fortune 500 senior vice presidents. Or what's SVP? Is that senior vice president? Is that what that is? Okay. And I have lots of videos and testimonies and blogs that I could share with you to show how they're using it. Pretty much our number one customer or clientele that uses this is realtors and anybody in the real estate space, because that's very important for them to keep in touch with the people that they run into even on a casual basis. People that have businesses that deal with generations, from the kids to the weddings to the graduations to when they have kids and so on. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I get very excited when I talk about this. So literally, the cards that we send out, it's called refrigerator marketing, because if you send somebody a personalized card that doesn't have your company name across the front, it has a picture of them buying their first home, putting the key in the door, or them on a family vacation on the cruise. They'll put this on their fridge, and you'll come over their house 2 years later, and that picture is still on the fridge. I know, I've done this. And I was like, wow, I sent you this card like 2 years ago, and it's a fantastic picture. It becomes part of their furniture. Women carry it around in their purse, and they show people. And when you have your personal branding on the back of the card, it's unlimited exposures. So like I said, for people that are retired, we have a gentleman here that has a friend that has 17 grandkids, okay? I actually set up a lady. She's in her 80s, and she's physically disabled, but her mind is sharp as a tack. You should see her computer room. She's got 2 big screens going on and everything. So she has about 18 grandkids. I sat down with her. We inputted all of her grandkids and kids' information because she loves to be able to send out the cards and the gifts, but it's hard for her to get out and do all this. She has a blast now. She gets a little reminder when it's somebody's birthday coming up. She gets on her big screen. She, makes her card. She puts a gift in there and she clicks send, and it goes right to the house on time. And she's rockstar grandma all over again. It's just fantastic. She had such a ball doing this. So literally, the bottom line is you can actually do this from an app on your phone, or from the computer. So most people don't send out greeting cards anymore. Why? Because it's expensive. They forget. You have to stop what you're doing to go actually do what you need to do. With this system, we've actually taken away all of that, because most people have a cell phone on them or within 5 feet of their hand, or people are on computers. The funnest, that's a word, you actually can send it from an app on your phone, or you can do it from your iPad or your computer and whatever. So everything that you see here on the table has been created from my app on the phone or from the computer. You literally take a picture, you drop it onto the front of a card, you can put a personalized message, you can add gifts. Let me show you the gifts. You can send somebody a beautiful box of brownies, say a thank you, you click send, and our company, which is called Send Out Cards, is the name of the company. They lick it, they stuff it, they stamp it, they put it on a truck, they send it in the mail, and it gets to their house in a physical format in the actual mail. And the reason I show this, because nowadays when you tell people they get mail, they're still looking in their email. So it's an actual mailbox. It's very cute. So when's the last time you sent a greeting card to someone just to say thank you, or I appreciate you, or happy birthday? There's lots of ways we can do it. You can send a text, you can send a Facebook message, you can send an email. You'll never see an email printed out and tacked to somebody's refrigerator that you're going to come over their house in 2 years and go, oh, that was the best email I've ever gotten. I'm going to print that out and put that on my fridge. Made me cry. But, so, I love to use examples for people in the room. So my friend here is a cruise specialist, okay? She's been dealing with generations. Even for the new people. Do you ever get new people anymore that come to you for cruises?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So I'm all excited. I'm going to go on this cruise. I'm going to Western Samoa. We talked about that earlier. So now what you do, grab a picture of us, and you grab pictures of Western Samoa, you grab pictures of the boat, you put those on a 3-panel card of all these pictures that we're going to go see. It'll get me so excited about going on my trip, and this will go on my fridge, and I'll be like, I'm going here in a couple of months, this is where I'm going. And on the back of it would be buycruises.com photo advertising. And this I would carry around in my purse. So this is a card my husband made for me for our 8-year anniversary. He just took a collage of pictures. He depicted our 8 years. Now he did this. It's wonderful. And you can sit there, and if you're artsy and you like if you like the scrapbooking type of thing, there's room at the table for everybody. I'm very basic. I take a picture on the front of the card, I write the words, I add a gift, and I hit send. My husband will sit there for half an hour and make a beautiful card, which you can do that if you'd like to. And he is also a U.S. Army combat veteran, and he's my hero, and then everything has patriotic something on the back of the card. So I just recently went to Cancun. I qualified for an incentive trip with my company. So I sent this to my husband. So this was a selfie of me on the beach, and this was just a cute picture. I just said, I love my Robert. So, I mean, it's very cute. So how many times have you walked the card aisles at the store, the last time somebody actually sent a card, and you walk down the card aisle, and it's your friend Kathy's birthday, and all of a sudden you saw a card with Kathy's name on it saying happy birthday. And it had a really cute message inside, and it just happened to be from you. You'll never see that walking down the aisle of a card store. But from the computer, you can easily, and when I say simply, it's simple, because I like things very simple. He's the IT guy. He's the techie guy in the family. I'm very simple. Drop and drag, get it on there, get the card out. You can send somebody a card bigger than their head. Okay, so this is a very high impact card. Kids love getting them. Seniors love getting them. You can put all kinds of words and pictures on the inside.
And large print.
And large print, yes, that's what he did say, large print. You know, and then your branding on the back. There are endless, endless, endless ways to be able to use this. So basically, you can send real cards and gifts from an app on your phone. Everyone in here who wants to try it, I can actually give you a code, and you can actually send 2 free cards with stamps right there on your phone, and I can show you how to do it. Any questions? Yes, I know your hand's been raising. What's up, honey?
What if I know it's good, but wouldn't that make people lazy?
No. You know, it's better to be, you know, it's better than not doing it at all, because if they're lazy now, that means they're not sending any cards.
Well, but it's good to send a card, like pick out a card that, like if you see a card that they really like, that you know that that's the color and picture and that they really like that, then why don't they just get that? Instead, because it's not better to, I don't see what's the big,
What's your first name, hon?
Drake.
Drake. Now, you're going to go to the store and say a picture of you on the card that says, Happy Birthday, Drake. Are you going to see that in the store? No. See, but you can make that yourself, and then you would really love that card if you got a card that said Happy Birthday, Drake, and saw pictures of you all over the card. And then with a gift.
Yeah, but any gift, but any picture's fine.
He is a very simple man.
That's okay. If I send Drake a cool card with him on a skateboard or whatever, what do you like to do? What's your favorite thing to do?
Play video games.
There you go. So you're sitting down winning at your best video game. You did the highest score you've ever had. Somebody got that picture and put it on a card. Now, it's taking you forever to get to this high score, and it maybe take you a long time to get to it again. But now you have the memory, you have the proof that you got that high score on the game. Cool.
That's awesome.
Awesome. So I would love to have questions from anyone that, you know, if you have a specific idea how you would use it, any other industries that you might have. Yes, Mark?
What would you say the average cost of doing it this way is compared to the store? Because I know it's like $5 and $6 for.
So okay, so you would go to the store. Yeah. So I personally, I mean, I remember when I first started doing this, I wasn't the most aggressive with it, and my husband's birthday was coming up. And I was actually pissed off that I had to go to the store and spend $6.99 for a card that wasn't even, I mean, it was, I wanted to send a nice card. I mean, you can go to the dollar store, but you're going to get dollar store card. So if you do something simple like this, with just a picture on the front, you can do pictures and words on the inside. On the back of the card won't have your branding. It'll just say send out cards, which is like it would say Hallmark or American Greetings. It's $1.66 including the stamp. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can create that $1.66 including the stamp. Now, we have options that you can purchase a package where you can get your company logo, your family branding, your church, your 4-H club, your pageants, whatever you're doing. So the package would include your branding and logo, your own handwriting, bonus points, campaign cards, things like that. And those are options we can go over. But if you simply just want to send a card, it's $1.66. If that's when you buy a bundle of cards together, like you can buy your cereal at 7-Eleven or at Costco. Obviously, if you buy a 4-pack, it's cheaper than just buying one. But you have the option of doing either. So you can send one card, you can send 500 cards. So, and actually, you can do that all at the same time, which is very good. Realtors love that because if you want to send, you know, a batch of cards to a neighborhood right away saying, hey, this property is for sale. I had a lady who did an open house. And what she did is she, there were 38 homes in the immediate area, and she made this beautiful card, and on the front it said, wouldn't you like to pick your neighbor? It was like neon crazy writing on the front.
Oh, yeah.
And on the inside were interior pictures of this house, and it said, stop by, have cookies and whatever, and coffee and hot cocoa. It was wintertime in Michigan, and come see this new listing, and and come, bring a friend, choose your neighbor, something like that. It was really cute how she did it. And she sent brownies to everyone,
Wow.
And so that whole entire campaign, let's say about 40 people, I don't know, maybe cost her $100 to do that whole campaign, maybe $150 because she added gifts and things like that. Somebody brought a friend and loved the card, and she had the biggest turnout she ever had to an open house because she did that. And they went ahead and bought a home. So her commission was $33,000.
Right,
Let's
yeah,
see,
it's a big
$150
house,
investment, $33,000 commission.
Exactly.
I mean, the ROI on this is incredible.
Right.
Not only that, but it keeps people endeared to you. Tons of referrals come your way.
You should see what this guy sent me.
Exactly, and like I said, women will carry this stuff in their purse. They really There's really not too much. I mean, it's a pretty simple system. I'd love to have you try it if you'd like to. You could send a card to whoever you like. Once again, my name is Kathy Rickley. I'm from Las Vegas. Thank you for having me here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yes, sir.
What if you don't know the address?
Well, then you ask them for it. You said, hey, what's your address? And usually your mom will be like, why? Why do you want my address? You get that all the time. It's usually a family member that gets all suspicious. But now, if you don't have the, like I always tell people, if you want to send a card to someone, I don't have their address. Stop what you're doing, send that person a text, say, what's your address?
Okay. Well, my sister's birthday is at the end of the month, and
Okay.
she just bought a new house, and I don't know. She just
Yeah.
got back from Hawaii.
Perfect. That would be a perfect card to send. Do you have your sister's phone number?
No, my phone got all wet, and I'm in the process of getting a new phone.
No. Well, you'll have to have a phone. I'll give you my number. When you get her address, call me and I'll walk you through it. That's the simplest way to do it.
And she can upload your own pictures.
Yep.
and-
Yeah. Well, if you're sending her a card, are you friends with her on Facebook? You sound like the poor cancer guy that was up here. His sister's like not friends with him. It's terrible. He was fantastic, by the way. So how do you get in touch with her?
Through my mom.
Okay. Well, you don't have your phone on you. I was just say, call your mom, get your sister's new address, get her phone number, call me, and I'll show you how to walk you through. When you get your new phone, and we'll get together, and I'll
Okay.
show you how to do it. Do you live in Vegas or here?
Here.
Perfect. I'm sure I'm going to be coming back here. I have a couple of card parties lined up already. So, any more questions for me? Otherwise, we're good. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
How'd I do? Was I all over the place? I get so excited.
No, you're fine.
Have a little cheat sheet thing or whatever, like for volume, you know.
I'm gonna show you as soon as we get I'm gonna send you that card.